Welcome back to the Knock-On Effect, the rugby show where we say what the pundits won't. So today we're just going to give our immediate reaction to round 2 of the Six Nations. So let's get stuck in, starting with Italy and Wales. I was hoping that this game would be a great matchup. Two of the lower rated nations playing attacking, free-flowing rugby and having a real go at each other. Fuck me, was I wrong. It was pissing down from the heavens for 80 minutes, which didn't help, but this was a poor match. So many errors, poor decision making, and overall, there wasn't a whole lot of quality on display. The little that we did see in the first half came from the Italians. Garbisi stabbed the ball through the Welsh defence and Toulouse winger Ange Capuozzo finished it in the corner excellently. Wales, after nearly 97 minutes of rugby played, finally opened their Six Nations account with a penalty. 16-3 at half time, and that scoreline is flattering to Wales. In the second half, Italy never really kicked on. Perhaps some complacency set in, or maybe they were just content with the scoreline, but up until the 70th minute, the only real bit of action was Josh Adams' yellow card for an ill-timed tackle. Wales did their utmost to spring to life with 10 minutes to go and clawed back a couple of scores, but Italy were never in danger of being caught. This result spells 14 straight losses for Wales, and their lowest ever world ranking of 12th. If this doesn't mean the end for Gatland, I don't know what will. England versus France, however, couldn't have been any different. Exciting, physical, high-level rugby. France came out firing. A couple of uncharacteristic errors from Dupont and his men were the story of the first half. The first 30 minutes were filled with English brute force in defence and the French spilling the ball at the most cruel moment. Finally, Bielle exposed a hole in the Anglo defence after some creative kicking from Damien Penaud. The English weren't to be outdone, however, and Finn Smith's pass was ruled flat on review as Ollie Lawrence dots the ball down. 7-all at the break. The second half picked right up where the first left off, with breathtaking back and forth of two brilliantly matched teams. Thomas Ramos is the first to strike and edges France in front from the tee. It's not long before he doubled down and we started to see the French pull away. England fought back with a pinpoint accurate kick from Finn Smith as Tommy Freeman forced his way over the line. Bielle caused heartache again as he put Damien Penaud in the corner for another French try. Marcus Smith was quite inaccurate off the tee, but it didn't matter. Finn Baxter powered his way over the try line for England and Finn Smith was given the kicking duties. 75 minutes in and none other than Bielle races into the corner again to make it 25-19 to France. You would have been forgiven if you thought that was all she wrote. Marcus Smith made up for his previously missed kicks as he took the ball brilliantly in the air in the English 22. One last English attack. Ball comes off the line out in the French 22. Finn Smith expertly delays his pass to release Elliot Daly beneath the sticks. Final score 26-25 to England. This was a weird one for me. An English win is obviously beneficial to our cause, but the Irishman in me was conflicted celebrating the result. France's accuracy seriously let them down here. They easily could have been 3 tries better off in the first 40 minutes. The credit has to go to England though. They stuck in the fight all game long and reaped the rewards in the end. Which led us to the grand finale of the weekend. Scotland versus Ireland in Murrayfield. By God was there some bite in the air as the national anthems were played. The first few minutes were quite tentative, a lot of kick tennis. Ireland pressured the Scottish line, which led to Nash finishing off some slick hands. Scotland had a lot of misfires and passes not to hand, leading to Irish turnovers. A chip through from turnover balls saw Nash being impeded by Van der Merwe. 10 minutes in the bin. Scotland rallied together and showed some great scramble defence to deny Ireland doing damage. Sam Prendergast kicked over the top, which he subsequently blocked down, showing just how dangerous he can be. Darcy Graham and Finn Russell collided heads as they scrambled back defending the Scottish line. The choice to play bounce over the sound system while Darcy Graham was being stretchered off was a poor one. Scotland escaped the yellow card period, conceding only 3 points as Prendergast knocked over the penalty. Moments later, Gibson Park goes blind and releases Doris for the captain's try. Scotland slowly began getting a foothold in the game, but Ireland stood firm in defence. That was until Duhan Van der Merwe made up for his previous yellow card with a flying try in the corner on the stroke at half time, 17-5 at the break. Scotland came out of the dressing room fighting. Robbie Henshaw shot up in defence, exposing a huge hole for Blair Kinghorn to storm through. He was lucky not to get a yellow card moments later for knocking on the ball in attempting to wrap. I've seen refs give that before. The Scottish pressure only gifted them 3 points, however. Relentless Irish pressure once again led to James Lowe crossing the try line in response. Jamison Gibson Park was involved in everything yet again as he box kicked over the top, chased his own kick and tackled Kinghorn back over his own line. A few phases off the scrum later and Jack Cronin crashed over for a score. The replacements came on and we saw Crowley go to 15. Perhaps Easterby was watching the success this brought the English yesterday, but I'm not a big fan of this. We already have one of the best fullbacks in the world already. Scotland's Ben White was a thorn in the side of Ireland today and was finally gifted a try thanks to his relentless attitude. The final whistle blew as the Scots were tackled over their own line, a perfect epitome of the match, 33-18 to Ireland. This weekend sees Ireland take a massive step towards becoming the first team in history to win 3 successive Six Nations. The reintroduction of Peter O'Mahony in the pack saw great success as we were well up for the fight. The head clash, which saw Finn Russell and Darcy Graham leave the field of play, was extremely unfortunate. Regardless, we were a much better outfit from last weekend and exponentially more improved from the autumn series. Prendergast was flawless today, you have to give it to him. Beirne was phenomenal, but my man of the match goes to Gibson Park. He got us on the front foot at every opportunity and drove us around the park. All in all, this was a brilliant result for us. Not only did we batter Scotland, but with England and France already with a loss apiece, it puts us in the driving seat. The 2025 Six Nations is ours to lose. We just have the small task of fending off the French first. But no matter what happens, we'll be there to cover it all. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? We're going nowhere. Cheers for watching. Catch you at the next one.